Do you ever feel like no matter how much you do, it's never enough? That constant pressure can leave you feeling tense, stressed, exhausted, a lot like burnout. And it can even make rest feel unsafe, like stopping means you're falling behind. In Meridian theory, this pattern shows up when your spleen and liver are overworked, so it can feel like worrying and pushing at the same time. In today's Yin Yoga practice, we'll soften that inner pressure and help you start to feel that this is enough, this moment is enough, and I am enough. So you can come onto your mat or rug, have a couple bolsters or cushions and any props that you want to have on hand, and get yourself cozy for your practice. We're going to begin by coming into a supported child's pose. So you can come to the back of your mat and first sit on your heels. You can take your knees out to the width of your mat and feel that this is comfortable for you. So if it isn't, if you feel tight through your legs or through your ankles, your feet, you can sit on a cushion, you can fold up a blanket, fold up a towel, and take that between your hips and your heels to have more support there. And then we'll take a cushion or a bolster, and you can get it up between your legs. And really, we want this cushion or bolster to support the belly. And from there, you can come out. And if you want an extra cushion to take under your forehead, you can take that option. Or you can come down and take one of your ears onto the cushion. And once you're settled in, you can close your eyes. And let your weight release down. Just feel the settling through the body. And as your body releases into the support of the cushion, and really the support of gravity, notice how your breath adjusts itself as well. Moves into the areas of the body that ask for it. And how you can let go into the sensations and feeling how your body knows how to sort things out. And it's interesting how we can feel like we need to do more, and then we end up doing more and more and more, which leads us into a chronic go mode. And this actually begins to tell the nervous system that it's unsafe to rest, when really our capacity increases with rest. Our creative and cognitive capacities and physical capacities increase with rest. And so by letting go here and trusting your body, trusting your breath, resting into the support beneath you, you're beginning to inform your nervous system that it's safe to rest. And in doing so, you actually increase your capacity for action. So you can let go of the to-do list, the ideas that can feel exciting or maybe feel tiring, and just let yourself be with your body, be with the support of gravity, be with your breath, and let your nervous system rest. Now, if you have one ear down, you can turn your head, taking the opposite ear down. Notice if your breath can move deeper into your belly, into your lower back. Feel how the shoulders can release down, the chest can soften, the ribs can soften. And really, your digestive system can relax as you soften through the belly. And letting this anchoring through the belly into gravity, into the earth. Release any worry, overthinking, that mental overactivity that can come up with this need, this push to keep going, to do more, to prove ourselves. Just handing that over, bringing your energy down into the body so it can release out of the mind. And now you can bring your head to the center, if it isn't already, and walk yourself up to come to sit on your heels and take a couple breaths here, keeping your eyes closed, feeling space through your spine, ease through the belly. And now you can move your cushions off to the side. We're just going to work with one for this. Let's come on to the right side to begin. So getting the cushion tucked up into underneath the hip. So the trochanter, the bone of the outside of the hip, is down. And then you can stretch out over this and lengthen through the body. Let your head rest onto your right arm. And first feel that you're balanced here. And then you can reach overhead through your left arm and let your left palm rest onto your right palm. And let the left arm become heavy, the right arm heavy into the floor. Your eyes are closed, or at least your gaze is soft. And as we did in child's pose, you're letting go. And feeling into this opening through the left side of the body. It can be very gentle, maybe feeling some compression through the right side of the body, even around the liver. And letting your belly soften here as well. And if your mind wants to run off with your thoughts, or rather your awareness run off with your thoughts, bring your awareness back into your body. Just scanning your body. There's always another place that you can let go a little more, where you can soften a little more. And in doing this, you're continuing to inform your nervous system. It's safe to rest. This moment is full. It's enough as it is. There's nothing to prove in this moment. There's nothing more to do. And it may feel good to breathe into your left ribs. Now you can bring your left hand down in front of you and fold through the legs, press into your hand to come back up. Now we'll take the cushions off to the side so you can bring your right leg. There's a 90-degree angle in the knee, and whatever feels good for you through your left leg. And from here we'll twist, bringing the left hand down. And first, let your left shoulder release down. The right shoulder may release upward to help you deepen into this twist. And you can stay on your hands. If it's comfortable, you can come down onto your forearms. If you're really open, you can come all the way down, bringing your forehead down. And then feel how much you can let go here. So you can let the head weigh down. Let the belly release. Maybe you feel some compression into the inner thigh, in your right leg, getting really deep into the liver and spleen channels, while opening up through the left side of the body, creating space there. Notice if you can relax more through your upper body, relax through your jaw, through your face, your eyes. Now you can begin to come up, walking your hands up and unwinding. Just unwind through the spine and take a moment to sit upright. Feeling how the body organizes itself. And this reorganization of the body can be your guide through life. It's just taking the time to pause and let it take the lead. So the nervous system always has these moments to rest and recalibrate. And now you can bring yourself over to the other side of the mat, and we'll do this on the other side. So bringing your cushion back onto the mat and getting the cushion tucked into your left hip and opening up the space between the lower ribs and the hips. As you lengthen out, bringing your left arm down, the palm can face up, and then take your legs out long. And first find your balance here. And then from there, you can extend out through your right arm, can rest the right palm onto the left palm, and then relax through that arm. Relax through your legs. You can feel your breath move into your right ribs, really directly into the gallbladder channel, into the spleen channel, and the space that can get pretty closed off. So opening up that space, opening up the lungs. And as you do, on your exhales, feeling a deeper release into gravity, into the earth element. So as we get into the side body and this twist, we're releasing tension, not only through the body, but through the mind, and how that can build up and be reflected in how we show up in our lives. And always letting your awareness anchor into your body, into sensations, into your capacity to release and let go. It's really natural for our awareness to wander off with the mind, and that's fine. But in this short practice, and in our practice, we use it as an opportunity to intentionally anchor our awareness. And then we can be more grounded. So we use our minds intentionally rather than getting swept up in worry or overthinking. Now you can bring your right hand in, you can fold through your legs, and then press into your right hand to come up. And you can take the cushion out to the side. Let's take a 90-degree angle in the left knee, and then take the right knee out from the hip, whatever feels good for that leg, and begin to twist, walking your right hand out. And you can be pressing into your left hand, so you're drawing your left ribs up and back. And then from there, you can walk your hands out. You can release your forearms down if that feels comfortable for you. And let your head become heavy. You can even move the head side to side if that helps you open up and release into this twist. And feeling this wringing out of any tension stored up through the inside of your body, the lateral lines of the body, the internal organs. And let this feeling of wringing out begin to release any sense of self-criticism and the emotions that can come from that inner critic. Letting that release from your body. Now, it's interesting how psychologists have found that the inner critic doesn't help increase productivity at all. It really just increases stress. And really, kindness and safety are the best tools for productivity because they allow us to rest and to enjoy what we do. So let yourself feel into that now. And from here, you can walk yourself up, all the way up, unwind through the spine. Take a couple moments here. It can feel really nice, just feeling into a little more length, ease through the spine, up through the shoulders, through the neck. And from here, you can make your way onto your back and hug your knees in. Just feeling this light compression through the belly. And now you can bring your feet flat to the floor, coming into a constructive rest position. Feeling how much you can release here. and soften. Feeling your breath expand into your belly and massaging your digestive system that can hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress. And then from here, if you want to take your cushion back under your knees, let your legs relax out over the cushion. Let your arms extend out long, the palms facing up. And let yourself rest down into gravity here. And take a moment here to notice how your body and your mind feel after this practice. Even small releases matter, knowing they don't all happen at once and you don't have to do everything at once. If this practice helped you feel a little lighter, use my free 5-element self-nourishment guide that I have linked in the description. It's full of simple ways to support your body, your mind, your emotions, and your meridians in various ways every day. And I'd love to hear from you. Which part of this practice felt the most relieving for you? Let me know in the comments. It's really helpful for me to get your feedback. If there are any particular postures that felt good for you, anything that I said that was most helpful for you. And I also just love to hear from you. And if you want more practices like this, make sure to subscribe so you continue to receive the practices that I'm sharing every week. Thanks so much for taking this time to be with your body, be with your breath, and let yourself rest, feeling how you've already done enough and you're already enough. Thanks for practicing with me. I'll see you in the next video.